Hello, welcome to day 10 of 30 Days of Essential Oils. My name is Tammy Davis, your mentor, guide, and neighborhood alchemist. That's right. I am really very excited that you're here. Very excited. Whether you're new to my channel, I can't tell you how much I'm happy to share this information with you and my life with you. If you've been with me, again, I mean, much gratitude, because this is my life's work, and I am stoked to be able to give you my insights. I do come packed with 30 years of experience I'm internationally certified as a master clinical aromatherapist. I do have a background in pharmacology as well as the science of nutrition. What that means is, pardon me, I have my nose is itchy. Science of nutrition is the way food is broken down and utilizes it at the cell level. So that's what I mean by that. And that's part of what the alchemy is because I do, especially in my newsletters, I'm beginning to share. You're welcome to sign up for that below. You're encouraged. Please do. Every month, I pair some food ideas or nutritional ideas with oils to get the best results for your health. I also have extensive studies in plant constituents with regards to human health and drug development. And these videos come at you because, well, I am a mouthpiece for the oils. I am a believer in true wellness and the body's ability to heal. Somebody just hit me up, I guess it was last night, on Instagram, telling me that they went to go see this particular doctor and this doctor cured them. The doctor did not cure them. I don't know particularly what their issue was. And at the same time, the body is the only thing that's going to heal the body. That's it. There's nothing that we have curative actions, and oils are curative actions, but the only thing that's going to heal the body. So it's time to stop giving people credit for what your body's actually doing for you. And by the way, if you're watching this, your body is doing a damn good job because you're above ground and you're surviving. May not be at the level that you like. And that's why I'm here, is to really share with you about oils in a way that is powerful and usable, because basically we live in a world of chemicals. And we are emotionally polluted as well as environmentally polluted. We have over 45 million chemicals being consumed around the world. Over 70,000 of them are confirmed endocrine disruptors. And by disruptor, I mean they act like hormones in the body. They don't register as hormones in the body in blood tests, but they have hormonal activities that alter the way the body is responding to the world, and therefore we are like in constant battle. That's why I'm saying kudos to your body for doing a damn good job of keeping you alive. Now, what we're going to do is learn how to offset the effects of this distress. If you take medications, you need to be watching these videos, because if you like oils, the chances of adverse reactions are very big. I'm currently putting together a safe list of oils, and there's only 10. There's only 10. If you take medications and you're not sure which one's clear and what liver enzyme, and you're not sure what's going on in the system, you only have 10 options. But that's okay. Those 10 options will help stabilize everything to the point where you can either back down on medications, you can, change your medications, you can maybe add some oils as things evolve for you. So it's okay just to start with 10. 10's plenty. Okay, we don't need a lot, but the point of these videos is really to demonstrate the validity to the oils and really learn how to integrate them into our lives so that we're safe. Because as I mentioned, there are adverse reactions that don't necessarily show up as skin rashes and runny noses and itchy eyes. Adverse reactions are oftentimes silent, or they are also producing additive effects, meaning they enhance the effect of the medication, which some people will be like, well, yay, that's what I want. But no, that's not what you want. You don't want to be falling asleep in your soup. Okay, I'm just going to say it that way. We don't need the additive effects. The medications are doing just fine. If you think the medications aren't helping you, then you need to go talk to your doctor and not try to override what the doctor's doing by including oils that are doing the exact same thing that your medications are doing and only increasing the disruption in your system. Because bear in mind, the epigenome is designed to alter itself. It's designed to switch. let me just say this, and I know I'm probably pissing people off every time I do say this, but that DNA test that you may or may not have taken or are thinking about taking, where you submit your saliva, that is a snapshot of your epigenome. It's just of that day. The next day could have been different. Today, it's definitely different because the processes that you're undergoing are for your survival. Your body is adapting accordingly to what your body needs in this moment. And some days it could be the same consistently, and other days it may not be. And the interesting thing is those little color-coded charts that they give you, where you see a green because it's got 2 genes that are turned on or they're activated and all's good, right? Good for, green for good. And then you got the red ones, which mean they're turned deactivated and now there's a problem. No, that's not accurate, because some days that gene receptor has to be turned off. Great example is the angiotensin II receptor. Only gets activated during times of high stress, but then it gets deactivated. And when it gets activated, it deactivates another gene. So these things happen all the time. So the point of this is that when we take medications, there's a consistent action telling the genes to stay turned off, stay turned off, stay turned off, stay turned off. We don't want to include oils that are doing the same thing. So if you're not feeling good on your medication, you might want to go talk to your doctor and figure out other ways to improve the way you're feeling, but don't duplicate the mechanism of action with your oils, because that's dangerous. Please. Today's oil is called Hinoki. It's spelled Hinoki. Hinoki is a Japanese cypress tree. It's a very different aroma to other cypresses that we're familiar with. I happen to like it. I've used it for people who claim to have depression. Now, that didn't come out right. I don't mean claim, but they felt like they were depressed. They hadn't been formally diagnosed with depression. They weren't taking any medications for depression. And so they felt like they were living with depression. And so it does have a very uplifting aroma to it. At the same time, though, depression and anxiety, the chemistry is the same. It's not any different between the two. It's just really in how we're feeling. And sometimes I think we claim depression when it's actually, anxiety. It's just the way we respond to the anxiety. And this is the reason why there's a lot of crossover with medications with regards to antidepressants and anxiolytics. So with the Hinoki, and just keep in mind, it's like I said, we want to make sure that we're not pairing this with antidepressants, but it does have very much like an antidepressant anxiolytic type effect. It's very uplifting, and it's also very kind of calming at the same time. So it's a very nice oil. And so I basically have used it primarily for mental health. Obviously, it has some anti-inflammatory benefits, but I really like it for mental health. And this would be for people, like I said, that are not taking any medications, who are just looking for a boost or just kind of something to help their system stabilize. It's not the best aroma. Most people may not like it, but then again, if you mix it with other things, a couple of other oils, I don't recommend any more than 2 or 3 more oils after that to help, number one, offset the aroma, but number 2, to kind of balance things out, kind of round it out, if you will. But another thing about Hinoki that is very interesting is it has actually been showing great promise in the area of neuroprotective benefits. Now, this is interesting because there's 3 different types of Hinoki oil, just like there's 3 different types of neroli. We get Hinoki oil from the leaf, we get it from the root, and we get it from the wood. The chemistry changes depending on where depending on where it comes from. So, and when I'm talking about neuroprotective, in the journals, that doesn't, they're not specifying which one, although it seems to me more along the area of wood. The leaf would be more profound in the area of the hormonal system. I would say it like that, and that's something you could read more about in a blog. But as far as I can tell, what they've really been studying is the wood and the neuroprotective benefits of the wood. I need to clarify that, and I will make sure that I clarify that for the blog so that we know specifically what we're talking about. But neuroprotective, meaning it's very, very good for brain health, which is how I primarily use it. And this is recent findings, to the point where it seems like it's protecting brains against the development of beta amyloid peptides, which is what's linked to Alzheimer's. So that's always a good one to have in your arsenal, especially if you don't take medications. So this would be a great one for children. I mean, unfortunately today, children are not immune and they're not protected from the world of emotional and environmental pollutants. So their bodies are just as distressed as ours are. And if they're not taking medications, this would be one to have in your medicine cabinet to use them possibly, before they go to school in the morning. Just a couple of drops to kind of help them stabilize as they go out into the world and interact with other people who are not sure about what's going on anymore. So it's for their own good. It's for their future health, because mental health affects physiological health. It's responsible for our physiological health. And so being able to help protect their brains mentally and emotionally protects their physiological health as well. So I'm going to leave you with that. Hope you guys are doing very well wherever you are, and just know how much I appreciate you. Please check out the links in the box below. Let me know if you have any questions. I always welcome suggestions for these videos, and yeah, I think I'll leave you there. You guys take care. Thanks for watching.